everybody, my name is Jenna and today I'm here to do my Beauty and the Beast movie review. Obviously it has been quite a while since Beauty and the Beast came out in cinemas, as in like end of March, quite a while, which has been over a month, but I just haven't had time to sit down and film this video, so I am super excited to be doing it today. Anyone who knows me in real life will know that I am obsessed with the new Beauty and the Beast movie, like hardcore obsession. I absolutely love it. I listen to the soundtrack so much, like so much. I absolutely adore it. I think that the movie was done so well. Emma Watson, you are a goddess. Luke Evans, so yeah, I don't really know how this video is going to go. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about what I normally talk about in movie reviews, which is the storyline, characters, which is the storyline and the characters, but also I'll be talking about the music in this one because it is a musical, and I'll be talking about how well Disney did the movie considering they had the original to live up to, and the original is one of my favorite Disney films of all time, so they had a lot to live up to, and honestly, they nailed it. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, so don't worry if you haven't yet gone out and seen the film because you missed it in cinemas and you're waiting for it on DVD or whatever, so you can watch this entire video without fear of being spoiled. Just gonna give you a little bit of a rundown as to what the movie is actually about though, just in case for whatever reason you A, don't know, or B, have never seen the 1990 whatever version. But basically, this is a movie that follows a girl named Belle. She lives in a small village and she is the only one who sort of loves to read. So she's definitely an outsider in this village, and after her father gets captured by the Beast, she decides to take her father's place instead, and she lives with the Beast and sort of falls in love with him, and it's a really nice little story. And you have the added conflict of Gaston, who wants to marry Belle for himself, so it all gets very messy by the end, but it's a really lovely story and I absolutely adore it. When it comes to the storyline of this movie, basically what they did was they kind of changed a few things around. So instead of it being Maurice being the inventor, in this new movie it's Belle. So basically, for example, she invents the washing machine so that she doesn't have to wash her clothes like by hand, so she can instead just read her book, which I think is great, and it definitely adds something to her character. And because this had a longer runtime, they were able to expand on certain things, like for example, what happened to Belle's mother? How did she and Maurice end up in a village that they had no business being in? They literally do not belong. We also got a little tiny bit of a Gaston backstory. We got more of a Beast backstory. So these characters got fleshed out even more, and the plot got fleshed out even more, which made the movie so good. It was so good, guys. Coming in to the character side of things, like I said, we really got to flesh out these characters and we got to meet more of them, and everyone did an amazing job at living up to their cartoon counterparts. So I'm going to start with Belle. So obviously in the new version, Belle is played by Emma Watson, and she's amazing. She is amazing. She really brings Belle to life, which I absolutely adore. Everyone was really worried because they're like, oh, but Emma Watson can't sing. It's not going to be good. And I'm like, yes, okay, well, look, she wouldn't have been cast if she couldn't sing at least a little bit. And yes, I agree. Her voice is quite heavily auto-tuned, but it is so good that I just don't care. And she captures the essence of Belle. She is Belle, basically. Like, she is Belle, and I love that she is playing her. And we have Dan Stevens as the Beast. I had no idea who Dan Stevens was, but he brought the Beast to life in such a way that I have no words to describe how I felt about the Beast. He was incredible. He was such a complex character, so much more complex than in the original cartoon. We got so much more of a story with him. We sort of found out why he was like he is when it all came to his dad, and it was so sad but so beautiful. And then we get to my fave character, which is Gaston. I don't know why he's my favorite, but he is. In this version, he is played by Luke Evans, who I love Luke Evans, so maybe that's why he's my favorite, I don't know. But basically, yeah, I love him and I love his character, and I love that we got a little more into his character in this one. You know, we sort of find out that he went to the war and all this sort of stuff, so that helps paint more of a picture of why he's like he is. So I was really into Gaston. And then LeFou, played by Josh Gad. Oh my goodness, they could not have got a better cast. Like, that casting is perfect as Josh Gad. He was so good as LeFou, and I do have to say that Disney messed up big time by making such a big deal out of him being gay, because they really shouldn't have, because it was such a little moment, but it was so good that it was like, why did you have to make such a big deal of it? If you hadn't made a big deal of it, some people wouldn't have even picked up on it. Like, yeah, And then we get to the rest of the cast, which is all of the voice actors. Well, we're Maurice as well, but we get all the voice actors. So we got like Ian McKellen playing Cogsworth, which funnily enough, my mum had no idea. Ewan McGregor playing Lumiere, Emma Thompson playing Mrs. Potts, Stanley Tucci playing Condenser, Audra McDonald playing Madame Garderobe, and Gugu, I don't know how to say her last name, but she played Plumette, and they were incredible. Like the entire voice acting cast was just so incredible. It was so great to see them act and to see, yeah, I really loved them. I think this movie was casted perfectly. They couldn't have picked a better cast. Now I really want to talk about the music in this movie. I want to talk about the music. So they added in a couple of songs. So they added in Days in the Sun, they added in How Does a Moment Last Forever, and they added in Evermore, which Evermore is the Beast song, and my friends think it's like the best song ever, but personally I like it, but it's not my favorite. Out of the new songs, my favorite is How Does the Moment Last Forever. I absolutely adore that song. But the songs were so good, so I was really worried about them. But basically all the movie had to do was they had to get Be Our Guest right, and then it'd be fine. And guess what? They did! Be Our Guest was amazing. It was so good. And that's really all I had to get right. Apart from that, I was fine with pretty much anything. But Gaston though, that song is my favorite song. And every time I think about that scene, I start smiling and I just can't stop because it was just so good.
No one gets Gaston, no one's but Gaston, no one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston. There's no man in town if it's Maggie. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. Stars like Gaston, who breathes hearts like Gaston, who's much more than a sum of his parts like Gaston. And as a specimen, yes, I'm in the day, like Gaston. I needed encouragement, thank you to food. Well, there's no one as easy to poster as you. Too much? Yup.
I love that song. So yeah, I thought that the music was just done really well. Like the added songs were just good. I don't really know what else I can say. The movie was great. The movie was brilliant. All in all, I would give this film a 5 out of 5 stars, A++. Honestly, I thought it was so faithful to the original, but also brought its own spark, and everything about it just made me so unbelievably happy, and I loved this movie so much, and I need it on DVD. I saw it 3 times in the cinema, by the way, like 3 times. It's crazy. Saw it 3 times, but it was just too good. Let me know in the comment section below if you have seen the new Beauty and the Beast movie and what you thought. Especially let me know if it compared to the original in your mind, like how it compared to the original. And also let me know what your favorite song is, because I am very curious to know. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before. Little town, full of lots of people waking up to sing. I once had adventure in the great wide world. I wanted more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned. Who can make up these endless refrains like Gaston? I use antlers in all of my decorating. Say it again. Who's the man among men? Who's the super success? Don't you know that you get what you spend? And he's my hangers on. There's just one guy in town who's got all of it on. Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Days in the sun, when my life has barely begun. Not until my whole life is done will I ever leave you. New and a bit longing, who have never thought that this could be true. Now he's no charming, with something in him that I simply didn't see. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Beauty and the Beast. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in. And as the long night's picking, I'll think of all that might have been, waiting here forever.
Beauty and the Beast in fast motion. Yay!